Welcome to day 2 aboard the Disney Wish. I'm getting this day started about 5:30 in the morning, and from there we are going to roll through the AquaMouse. We're going to pull up into Nassau, and I think we're even going to have some fireworks tonight because it's pirate night, so it should be a good one. Here we go. So there's no better way to start a trip on the Disney Wish than to leave bright and early as the sun's coming up. No one's up but me and maybe some birds. Let's go do it. The elevators are crazy because one elevator goes to deck 13, another one goes to deck 12, and the other one goes to 11. So it's kind of a weird situation, but you'll get used to it. Also, if you really want an interesting story, the buttons when they first launched the Wish were crazy and they drove people nuts and they had to change them out, and they did. So I figured I'd start day 2 with a beautiful walk around the outside of the ship and then work my way inside, because the Disney Wish is beautiful during the day, but at sunrise it is truly phenomenal. I mean, there's no one up. How can you beat that? Nobody, no kids, no parents, no friends, nobody, just you. It really is amazing. One of my favorite things to do. Plus, you can get your coffee on. The Cove opens at 6:30 in the morning. They serve all sorts of different coffees and lattes, and you can get a little spice thrown in there if you want. It's nice and quiet. Plus, little known fact, the Cove is only open to adults on the rear of the ship in the adults only section, and they do enforce it. So if you're looking to get away for a little bit, maybe the Cove is the right spot for you. One of my favorite things to do on the Wish is walk around and take photos. And I will tell you, wake up in the morning, come out, it's nice and peaceful, quiet, and the shots that you can take. I think on this cruise, I took close to 1,400 photographs with my Sony camera. The Rose Bar on the Wish is one of our favorite bars to come because it's so beautiful up here. The bartenders are fantastic. The service is amazing. It's an adults only section. It's very quiet, away from the hustle and bustle, and you cannot beat the views. We really love the Rose Bar. And we actually had the opportunity to take a mixology class on the Wish during the inaugural sailings with the actual head mixologist for Disney Cruise Lines. It was awesome, but I highly recommend coming to the Rose Bar. Enchante. While we've never eaten here, we really love this space. So in the morning, you can come walk through and check it out, which is what I'm doing here. This is about 7 o'clock in the morning. And as far as the meals go, Jen always says this isn't my thing because it's one of those probably 3-hour meals where they're have all this fancy food. I'm not a fancy food person. Palo's more my style. But if you're into it and you can tolerate the food, I highly recommend checking out Enchante. Even if you're not eating, just come walk through it. It's really amazing in here. Just beautiful. Palo on the Disney Wish is one of my favorite places to eat. It's a great steakhouse. On other Disney ships, it's an Italian restaurant, but on the Wish, it's a steakhouse, and they have phenomenal steaks along with incredible wine selections. Beautiful views. They have regular tables as well as cozy little booths, and Jen and I just love coming here. It's so good. And again, it's one of those on a 3-day cruise that can be difficult to get. So make sure you make a reservation early. And also, you can also get one really fast if it's sold out when you get on the ship. Try to make a reservation for Palo. Highly recommend it. I think it's $50 a person upcharge, which is nothing compared to the service and the steaks that you can have up here. It's just really good. And again, another place that even if you're not in here, I recommend coming and walking around in the morning They have beautiful views on the back. You can go right out to the deck behind Palo and kind of relax and chill. It's a nice little hidden spot. I don't know if it's because the first thing you see as you enter the Wish is the Grand Hall, if that has anything to do with it, but it is one of my favorite places. It is beautiful, it is grand, and it is a scale that is epic. It's just amazing. I mean, there's no other ship that has a Grand Hall quite like Disney. Also, having Cinderella is also a bonus if you ask me, so there's that. Right behind the Grand Hall is the Bayou, where you can learn to draw, have a cocktail, maybe catch a band, play some trivia. This place has it all, and it is a fantastic venue. You got to check it out. And don't miss the three-piece band that has been on the Wish since the very first sailing. They're fantastic. Who doesn't love Star Wars? And on the Wish, the Hyperspace Lounge made a splash. People were so excited about this that before it even launched, they announced that there was going to be a time limit for how long you could go. They had a virtual queue. It was crazy. It was packed. Then it quickly died off. And I think the main reason being is Star Wars, people love Star Wars. As a person who loves Star Wars and one that has gone on Galactic Star Cruiser, I can tell you that this kind of misses the mark a little bit. While it's a cool place to hang out at night, not a lot of people pack this place every night, and it's all right. The drinks are good and it's fun, but it could have been better. Nightingale's is another beautiful venue for adults only, located on Deck 3, and we personally love it. The piano music is fantastic, and we always try to get here at least once or twice on every single Wish sailing. Now this is 1923, the Walt Disney side. There's also a Roy Disney side. Both are identical. They just have different artwork. We ate here on night 1. The food was good. We had dinner guests that we were sitting with who we didn't know, so we didn't really want to film anything while other people are sitting at our table that we don't know. But we truly enjoyed 1923. As far as the 3 rotational dining options, this one has the best food, and in our opinion, some of the best atmosphere, because the artwork in here is truly amazing. And just take a moment one day if you have time and just walk through it early in the morning. You can see all this crazy artwork, because during dinner it's a little bit more difficult to walk up to stuff because a lot's going on. Food's coming in and out. But I highly recommend checking it out when you're not eating dinner, because there's a lot of really cool stuff here. While I was out running around filming the ship, Jen had room service delivered. Looks pretty good. Little snack before Palo at noon. It's gonna be a good day. Good morning, baby. She's not even mic'd up yet. It's too early. Day 2. It's 8 a.m. Sitting out back by the little adult section by the Cove, relaxing. Pools are heated, by the way. That was nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Mm-hmm.
We are in January. It's pretty breezy and cool when you get out, of course, but the water is super nice. And supposedly we haven't been all of them yet, but supposedly all the pools are like that. They're all heated. So
it's a little chilly temperature-wise with the wind for me, but I did it.
We did it. Started the morning off about 5:30. Set up shop on the deck to film some sunrise clips. Walked around, absolutely no one anywhere, which was cool because I got to go in Enchante, Palo, Hyperspace Lounge, everywhere. 1923. Nobody there, but they leave everything open. And what's cool about the Hyperspace Lounge, when you go in there, they still have the lights going. The only thing that's not on is the big screen. So that was cool to see. And there was literally, I think, 2 other people I saw. A lady with her kid and another lady walking around. So, and I accidentally left my camera in the Cove, which is kind of weird. Whoops. But today we're going to Palo at noon.
Yes.
Yep. And Pirate Night. And kind of excited about both. We've never done Palo Brunch, and we were lucky enough to get a reservation, so we're gonna go do that. Should be fun.
We also had some room service this morning with coffee, which was nice to just sit on the deck and have a cup of coffee or 2. I did not go out filming at 5:30 this morning. I stayed in bed until the coffee was delivered.
Yeah. Tomorrow you're going to do it.
Nope.
Tomorrow Jen has the 5:30 a.m. shift. She's going to get up and I need some B-roll of pulling in the Castaway
Not
key.
available at that time.
Oh, no, you're fine. As we pull into the Bahamas, you can see over in the distance Royal Caribbean's new Utopia the Sea, which we did in August when it first started sailing, and it really wasn't our thing. So much party vibe and very loud. But what I want you to notice is all of this sand and construction going on. What is going on is Royal Caribbean actually purchased all this land and they're building their own little private destination, kind of like a club right here at Nassau, where they're going to actually ferry people from the ship on over to the island, and it will be a pay-for-play experience, but I think it's pretty interesting. We'll have to watch and see what happens here because we're excited to see it. All right, this is the AquaMouse. So let me start by saying you got to be 42 inches tall to ride. You can ride by yourself as long as the weather permits. It's a two-person raft, but when it's windy out, they make you ride with someone else. So keep that in mind, especially for the little ones that want to go by themselves. If they're 42 inches or taller, they can do it if the weather's good. Now, when to ride. This ride is real popular. It's real easy to get on when it first opens at 9. On really nice sea days, it's going to be busy all day long. Usually until about dinner time, it will slow down right before dinner. You'll be able to get on and off. Also, when you're at like Castaway Key, it's really easy to ride because most of the people get off at Castaway Key. In the Bahamas, a lot of people do not get off, so it's still busy during the day. But if you're patient and you keep an eye on it, you get up early, you can catch it without a long line. Otherwise, it can be a very long line at times. Is it worth it? Oh, heck yeah. It is so much fun. It's one of my favorite rides at sea. We love water slides. But this one's kind of crazy. It goes in, it goes out, it starts with a pre-show, and it's just fun. So watch our little ride here, and sorry for the yelling and screaming, but I love the AquaMouse.
That was awesome. All right, it's on.
We just finished the AquaMouse.
Did the AquaMouse. We were very excited to do it.
I do not remember getting that wet the first time that I did it. Definitely get wet.
Yeah, and what's nice is the fact that it's dual rider, so every time I want to go on today, Jen has to come with me because we got off, she's like, I'm cold. That's it. I don't need to do that again. I said, well, you have to because it's so windy that you can only ride with 2 people. So this morning it was broke and then it opened again real quick, but we were thinking it might have been a while, but nope. And right now, early in the morning, there's no line. We walk right on, so we could ride this thing a million times today.
The cartoons are cute along the way, and each one of the cartoons comes with spray.
Yep, and they let us film it. So we got to film it too. It was fun. All right.
Video.
Here we go.
Jenny.
Hi.
Hello. What are we wearing today?
We are wearing target.
A target.
A target.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah. A little pop of color on the ear. The sandals that I bought in Curacao because my other ones had a blowout.
Very nice. You're looking good for Palo Brunch.
Thank
All
you.
excited. It's quiet here. We're getting a couple cocktails and some water. Yeehaw. And I'm doing Bluey this morning.
My favorite one.
It's a very cool Roosevelt shirt with Bluey. Everybody loves it. You can't go 10 feet, especially at Disney World, without somebody saying how much they love the shirt. So we're trying to get a sponsorship deal. So Roosevelt's, if you're watching this, please give us a holler. We'll wear more Bluey shirts. I have the Christmas one too. The Christmas one's really cool. It's green. This one's blue, and the kids got me some a Star Wars one, and
You have a polo that's Star Wars?
a polo that's Star Wars, and some shorts. Swim trunks.
Swim trunks.
Yes, they're very cool too. We'll be rocking those later this afternoon because we're going back to the pool. Because the sun's out and the guns are coming out. Can I say that? Am I supposed to talk about guns anymore? All right. The sun's out and my buns are out.
No, that's
No,
inappropriate for a
can't say
Disney
buns
cruise.
either. All right, whatever. I'll be at the pool. See you. What are you gonna get?
So it's really hard to make a decision here because everything looks so good, and we've seen other vloggers review the Palo Brunch, which makes it even a little bit more challenging because you saw some things that they ate that would be interesting. We have some bread coming.
Oh yeah.
So what I have here is the almond croissants. The ones that I told you, we serve them only upon request.
Nice.
Now for the bread, I'm going to create a dipping for the bread. I'm going to use this extra virgin olive oil. It comes from Villa Monitore. This villa is one of the villas in Italy, owned by one of the famous chefs. His name is Massimo Cordura. Okay. So I'm going to... There we go. And just to bring more flavor, I'm going to drop this aged balsamic vinegar. Our aged balsamic vinegar is aged for 9 years in a hood and barrel, nice and thick. I'm going to drop it right there, and just in case you want to try it separately, I'll give you a chance to do so.
Oh, nice. That looks good. I'm excited. Woo-hoo.
When it comes to your bread,
love
you've
brunch.
got 2 rolls. Those 2 rolls have got a touch of spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, black olives, and ricotta cheese. Then we've got the focaccia, which is finished with roasted onions and gorgonzola. That's your French baguette and your 2 dressing sticks. All right. I'll be right back.
Thank
I
you.
want to take a picture of your olive oil.
Bread destroyed. It was really good though.
It was so
I'm
good.
still going. Okay, Jenny, what you got?
I have the eggs Benedict with smoked salmon and caviar.
And we got some flatbread with spicy sausage and the secret menu item of grapes and
Grapes and I think it was prosciutto. No,
grapes and cheese.
it's cheese. Yeah, prosciutto. No,
it's
prosciutto is
Italian.
ham. I'm sorry, I'm screwing this all
It's
up.
gorgonzola.
It was, yes.
See, I
Grapes and
know.
gorgonzola.
Oh my
I
gosh,
screwed
look at
that
this.
all up.
Did I mention I love brunch? And I also love this. Oh, I'm gonna take this glass with me. Can you do that on a Disney cruise? Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. Oh Jen, look at that egg.
Oh, yes. It's perfect.
This is heaven. So I'm not even sure the camera can do this justice, but oh my goodness, look at this beautiful.
You know what a fan I am of glassware. It's the glass that does it for me.
Well, the glassware is nice, but there's stuff on the ice.
Look how thin this is. And the shape of it, it's so gorgeous.
So nice. All right, what do we got, Jen?
We have the Parmesan crusted chicken Parmesan, which we've heard rave reviews about from everyone that's eaten it. And then we have mushroom ravioli with Meyer lemon and pine nuts. I'm not sure what the herb is on top of it, but
And we have some
excited.
lasagna coming.
Lasagna comes.
Ooh, look at the lasagna.
It's going to be one of the best dishes that you're going to enjoy today.
Thank you.
Please do enjoy.
Holy moly, this is a limoncello thing. We didn't even want dessert, but look at this. Holy cow. I'm pretty sure it's low cal. What is this?
This is an Italian, I think it was Zambolini.
Oh,
So it's an
Pronounce that
Italian custard.
say it again. What's it called?
Italian Zambolini.
Oh,
It's an Italian custard with berries, almond biscotti. So you break off a piece of the almond biscotti and then you scoop up some of the custard.
I don't even know what to do with mine. Looks like it's really hard, but no, it's soft. Oh man! All right, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
It's recorded.
Well, you know,
This film isn't cheap.
this film doesn't exist. It's not actually film.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Start.
No, I always start. You start.
I don't know where to begin.
Oh.
Started when I was 6 years old.
Ah,
I guess. Oh,
okay. So
All right.
we went to Palo Brunch.
there we go. Palo Brunch.
Is it Palo?
Brunch.
Palo.
Palo?
It's Palo.
Palo.
We
Palo
went to Palo
Brunch.
Yes,
Should we start again? We went to Palo Brunch.
we did.
Yeah.
It was really delicious.
So good. And the waiter was really good because he kept giving us all the food we didn't even want.
Yeah.
So we
They're
had
really good at
everything
that.
from gorgonzola and grape flatbread pizza to lasagna, chicken parm,
You're skipping it.
some mushrooms, bread. Oh my God, the whole thing is brunch.
So let's start from the beginning. First
Oh.
of all, it's $50 per person
I
for
had a
the
really
Palo
good
Brunch.
Bloody Mary. It was really good.
Right.
Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, $50 per person for the Palo Brunch. We had a 12 o'clock reservation.
So worth it.
We got there a little bit early, and they sat us early. Server, as you would expect, was great. It's a beautiful restaurant. I love all of the textiles and the furnitures.
So
I'm
beautiful.
also a big giant fan of glassware, and their glassware is gorgeous, super thin, lovely. Speaking of, you get a complimentary cocktail or non-alcoholic beverage with your $50 brunch. And then they have a menu that starts with antipasto, meat and cheese selection, and then the other selection is primarily seafood, so crab, mussels, salmon. We elected not to have either of those. And then you move into the breakfast section, so they have a section that's eggs, frittatas, omelets, eggs benedict, 3 different kinds, and then waffles, pancakes. And that's where we started. So I got the eggs benedict with smoked salmon and caviar. It's so good. The egg was perfect. It was absolutely delicious. I absolutely loved it. Yep.
That makes me want to vomit. I don't like any of that. So I got me a pizza.
Yeah.
It was really good though. It was a pizza with grapes and gorgonzola cheese on half, and the other half was spicy Italian sausage. Just so good.
The spicy Italian sausage side was tomato sauce based, and then the grapes and gorgonzola was just grapes and gorgonzola, and both were really delicious.
Yeah, they were good. Then he brought us
So you move into the entree section.
chicken parms, some
So-
mushrooms, which I can't eat because I'm allergic to. And that was a lasagna. The lasagna was the only thing that we really didn't care for. It's a different.
It's lasagna bolognese. So
What she said.
Tony, we as a family really like lasagna, but we all prefer more of a tomato-based.
I have a
tomato
nana.
forward.
I have a nana, so I'm not allowed
Yeah.
to like that lasagna.
It's good. It was good. It's just not our preference. So we had the Parmesan crusted chicken Parmesan on a bed of risotto, which has had rave reviews. And then I had the mushroom ravioli with pine nuts and Meyer lemon sauce. I really loved that. Like if I was choosing
Mushrooms aren't good
one
for
of
you. Don't eat
delicious.
mushrooms.
They're delicious. If I was choosing one of the entrees that I had to actually have as a primary entree when I wasn't eating everything on the menu, I probably would have chosen the mushroom ravioli. The Parmesan chicken was good, but it wasn't like,
It's good.
it was good, but I don't
It's
know.
just different than you're used to.
No, it's not different from what I used to, I don't think. I just think that we cook Italian really well, so
I guess. Yeah. Sure.
I am kind of like, it was
true.
all right.
And then he forced us to eat dessert,
Yeah.
which is really crazy because that was a lot of food. I'm ready for a nap.
For real. Yeah.
Jen's ready for a nap.
So for dessert, we had the limoncello cake, and he recommended the Italian, I think I called it Zamboni, which is like the thing.
Zamboni cleans the ice
Yeah,
at the
cleans
hockey
the ice
game.
at the
Jen,
hockey
you
game.
ate a Zamboni?
It's not called.
That would be really funny if you did eat it.
I forget what it's called.
I've never met anyone that actually tried to eat a Zamboni.
Yeah.
It'd probably take a while.
So, anywho,
What would they do on
it's
the
not
ice
that,
then? If
but
somebody
it's
ate
something
their
similar
Zamboni?
to that, and it's intended to be, or it's explained to be something similar to a creme brulee without it being cooked, but it's not. It's really more sticky, creamy, with berries, and it had almond biscotti on top of it. It wasn't bad, but it was really a lot sweeter than I expected it to be, so I didn't love that as much. But the limoncello cake was so good.
And it's so easy to describe. It's a lemon, it's yellow, and it's cake. Limoncello cake. Really.
Had some raspberries and a little bit of
Whatever.
cream.
I just like the limoncello cake. That was good.
Yep.
And then we left. And now we're going to take a nap. Or coma nap, whatever you want to call it.
Food coma.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Getting ready to play bingo.
I've never played bingo. This one's electronic, so it does it all for you. And this one is paper. It's very specific here.
Bingo at the annual designer first bingo event. That was
I've
fun.
never played bingo, not professionally anyway. I'm thinking we might be professional bingo players. This is pretty serious.
If there's any kids in the room or someone who identifies as a child, make some noise now. All right, kids, can you play bingo? Yes. The numbers are
Somebody won already. This is craziness.
4, 2, 6, 9.
Tell us what she won. It's about to get crazy.
Bingo's going! Bingo's going! Where's the bingo? The bingo is indeed out of here.
I
Our
don't
two
like
lucky
bingo
winners
anymore.
are sharing the total.
I feel like a loser. That's twice we've lost.
All right, Jay, who's our lucky winner and where are
I don't
they
like
from?
gambling on the wish. Still losers. We lost again. I feel like a loser.
A good game of bingo.
I can't keep doing this, Jen.
Anybody else claiming bingo in the house? Well, let's close out that game, everybody. You know how it goes. Bingo's going! Bingo's going! Where's the bingo? The bingo.
So it's Pirate Night, and we just finished a Little Mermaid show. They changed it.
They did.
It's really good, yes. So little known fact, like the first Little Mermaid crew that they had for the inaugural sailings only lasted a month, and they let them all go and brought on a totally new crew. Now it was kind of weird because COVID happened at that time, so they didn't have an opportunity to practice like normal shows. But Disney didn't mind letting them all go and bringing new people on because they figured the ratings were really bad and they changed it. So the second show was really good. People loved it, and now they've changed it again. And the third show, this is to the live action show, was totally different and really, really good. Did you like it?
I did.
So much better.
So the first show from my memory was like they tried to recreate the sea with a lot of floating characters and such. Everybody in the show, mermaid or not, was on heat. So it was, it was cool. I thought the dancing, singing was entertaining. The set was cool. They used puppets for Sebastian Flounder, several other characters. The blowfish. Oh, that blowfish blow.
But it was very good tonight. And it's, again, the live action one that they just did a few years back. And it was really good. The music was good, the acting was good, it was just good. And so now we're gonna...
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. I think it was good. I mean, like, it was good. Now we're gonna watch the first pirate show at 7:30, which you don't want to miss. This is the one with Mickey and the gang. And then they have another one at 10:30 tonight, which will be fireworks and Captain Jack Sparrow, right?
Yes.
and Spider-Man.
In between there, we have
No Spider-Man, I made that up. We're going Marvel tonight.
Marvel here on today.
So it's good. So remember, if we hit 1 million this month, I'll shave my head and my mustache. It'll work. All right. Bye.
Question for ye all. If you be ready for pirate fun and adventure, let me hear you shout, aye, aye. Please welcome, it's Mickey and Minnie's Pirate Club. It's a pirate's life for me.
Are you ready for pirate fun and adventure?
Well then, with the crew all accounted for, I say, away, away, away we go. Away, 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 that's easy.
Won't you agree, Captain Mickey?
He hit the captain and was indeed.
Jen's my video machine tonight.
Captains, let the Pirate Academy begin. Oh, so we passed.
Do have my introduction to your festivities. But you'll be needing to make way immediately, or sooner. So we don't get hit by that cannonball. Impossible! Lucky guess! Speedy, give for the next one. And make this one especially rough. Alright? Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, I just gave the answer to the last question. Speedy!
A pirate's life for me.
No, no, no!
Welcome to the crew, everyone. Come on, Donald.
Well, crew, that was a great first adventure. I can't wait for our next one.
Bye-bye, everyone. See you on our next adventure. Okay, so you can also solve the
See, this is where Disney shines. The beauty of Pirate Night. Love it.
It's pirate night. Dogs. It's pirate night.
It's pirate night?
I flipped off Spider-Man at dinner and it was messed up. I don't know what happened.
So
I went to go like this and all of a sudden the middle finger went up instead. It was crazy. So the place erupted. It was nuts. I'm sorry. Nobody flips off Spider-Man but me, I guess. I guess that's the first time anyone's ever flipped off Spider-Man. Whatever. It happens. So my body just didn't agree. I couldn't get the second finger up fast enough before Jen said, you just flipped off Spider-Man.
What are you doing?
At any rate, so we weren't really hungry. Pirates are always hungry. Like, that's why they plunder and steal, right? Because they need food and they're
We
hungry.
weren't hungry because we went to Palo Brunch today, and it is an obscene amount of food. Yeah, it was a fun day. We started early. Tony starts at dark ridiculous, and he got up and went out and filmed.
Videoed, as we like to call it. Jen calls it filmed. I don't
It's
know
not
why.
filmed.
Oh, I videoed.
Anyway,
Oh, go ahead.
he got up early and went out and went around the ship.
Captain Jack Sparrow. Yo ho! A pirate's life for me!
Shake it, baby.
You're up.
Today was a fun day. We started early. And
I started early.
You started earlier than me, for sure.
Very early. I will say this. We had a good time. It was a nice, relaxing day. We actually got a nap in for an hour. Went to Marvel. The food is just all right at Marvel. It's never really anything exceptional. But like we used to have pirate night and everyone would get the same meal, the pirate meal, but I guess now they only do that on the 4-day cruises on the Wish.
4 days or longer.
Well, they only do 4-day and 3-day on
On
Wish.
Wish, yeah. 4 days
So,
or longer.
so we had the Marvel meal, which we were trying to avoid. That's why we scheduled Marvel for the middle day, because we knew it was pirate night, hoping to get a pirate meal, but we didn't.
But it didn't matter because we really weren't hungry anyway.
Didn't matter. No, we didn't really eat a lot because brunch killed us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something to think about, like Palo was delicious and we really enjoyed it, but it is kind of a day killer.
Wait till you see those pictures and videos. Jen filmed pirate night for us. Yeah, I just took pictures and did a little bit of video, but mostly took pictures because it's a new camera, Sony.
I ran down to the store and got some
A74.
film and I put it in my camera and I filmed it.
She's crazy. Don't believe the hype.
It's not filming.
She doesn't even know what film is, but we're filming, okay? I am videoing for film.
Okay. I guess we're gonna make a full-length feature film.
Feature film, yes we are.
Okay.
Who wouldn't, right? We're gonna put together a 7-hour feature film. about this cruise.
Believe it.
It won't be 7 hours because I don't think I've recorded 7 hours worth of crud. But maybe I did. Well, welcome to the morning after. Day 2 on the Disney Wish Nassau Day, which I will say we did not get off the boat, and we usually don't when we go on a Disney ship because there is so much to explore, especially when you're on a 3-day cruise. So we had a very relaxing day because, as I said, we have been before on the Disney Wish. We did a back-to-back during the inaugural sailings, which gave us enough time to realize that, hey, 3 days not enough. So we did a 3 and a 4 back-to-back. I will say this, if you are on a 3-day, you only have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it is a little bit more difficult to do from the standpoint of even the dining rotations, and there's not enough time to do a dinner if you wanted to do Palo or Enchante, but yet still wanted to make all of the 3 dining rotations from Arendelle to 1923 to Marvel. There's just no time for Palo and Enchante. So going in, we knew what we wanted to do and how we needed to do it. There's just 3 things basically on the Wish that I tell everybody that you cannot miss. Just no matter what, do not miss the AquaMouse, because that is just one of my favorite rides at sea. It is actually an attraction and it is so much fun. I could go on that thing over and over, but sometimes I could be a little bit repetitive in that, so I don't. Don't miss funnel vision. I know it sounds funny, but funnel vision and watching a movie while you're sitting by the pool, eating ice cream, eating lunch, it's just so much fun. And just the atmosphere around sitting by the pool deck and catching a Disney movie, really a lot of fun. The other thing is Pirate Night. Don't miss Pirate Night. I know people are like, well, how do you miss it? There are people that miss it. Some people go to dinner during Pirate Night at Palo or Enchante. But so you're only on a 3-day cruise, and that is the highlight of the cruise on any Disney cruise is Pirate Night. So make sure that you do not miss that. Okay. Other thing is relax. I start my day early, and the number one reason I start my day early is because it relaxes me. There is no one up. There's no one anywhere. No kids, no adults, no grandkids, really barely any cast members. And it gives you the opportunity to walk around and explore. You can go in Enchante, you could go in Palo, you could sit on anywhere on the deck. It is just beautiful. They keep all the lights on. We went into the Hyperspace Lounge. They had all the lights rotating and everything. The screen wasn't on, but man, it's just so much fun. And so I guess after you do that, we went and we relaxed, right? So we went and we hung out at the adult pool, which no one is at in the morning, and it is so beautiful on the back of the ship. As the sun's coming up, the colors, everything is just, I could go on and on. So we did that, and then also the AquaMouse opens at 9. It's a walk on at 9 in the morning. Once everybody starts to wake up and they get done with breakfast and the kids and the adults go put on their swimsuits and get up to the pool deck, by 10:30, 11 o'clock, there can be like a 45 to an hour line just to ride the AquaMouse. So get there early, enjoy it again, and have fun. After we did all that, I recommend doing Palo Brunch. Oh, it's amazing. It's usually sold out, but keep checking back. We booked a week prior to our sailing, our cruise, so we had no choice but to try to book Palo Brunch late. And sure enough, a lot of people cancel right before the sailing, and we were able to get a brunch. People also cancel right when they get on board, so you can always just keep checking. It is definitely worth it. Plus, it gives you the opportunity to check out a specialty dining restaurant without actually missing one of your assigned 3 dining rotations. Like I said, it's a good chance to do that. Another thing we did, which is a first for us, we have never done this, is we did bingo. Yeah, that's right. I said bingo. Now, it was fun. We lost, but it was still fun. Get there early because they only do it a couple times on each sailing. There's a lot of money to be won, and people just pack that place. Try to get there 15 minutes beforehand. You can show up about 5 minutes beforehand, but you probably are not going to get a seat. We set up high, but that's where we wanted to sit. I didn't really want to be around a lot of people at that point, packed into one spot. So we sat kind of on the second floor. But get there early if you want to do bingo. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. It doesn't last super long, but we had a good time. The other thing, Pirate Night. There's 2 showings. So there's an early one at 7:30. It's more geared towards the kids. It's Mickey, Minnie, and friends, and a lot of fun, dancing and singing and all that. Again, geared towards the younger audience, and it's early. And then there's a later one with Captain Jack Sparrow at 9:30, which also has the fireworks. Also a lot of fun. I think it's even more fun for adults because they're playing some good music. They got a live band out there. They're shooting off fireworks. Everybody's dancing afterwards. It's just a lot of fun. Just remember, you do not have to dress up. They give you bandanas, which is all cool. We normally dress up. This time we did not because of the fact that we booked our sailing a week before our sailing. So we had no time to get out all the pirate gear, or else we would have, because why not? We love dressing up for things Disney. I don't care if it's Star Wars or Pirates of the Caribbean. We will do it. It's a ton of fun. But you don't have to dress up. Don't miss it, though. It's one of the top 3. So there was a ton of video that you guys unfortunately didn't get a chance to see because of the fact that these were our first videos that I actually did with a whole bunch of new gear. And the audio was so bad because either of wind, crowd noise, everything. I've got that fine-tuned now in our later videos, but I had to cancel a lot of stuff, and I'm sorry for that. So we missed out on a bunch of stuff like that. But it'll get better. So like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because I've said before, I'm having way too much fun at this to stop. And YouTube kind of rewards you for people liking, subscribing, and being notified. So it helps the channel grow, but it also makes me feel like people are watching. So anyway, thanks for joining. We got tons of cool stuff coming, and I can't wait to share it all with you guys. Thanks.